Sure. My character is a evolutionary biologist by the name of Dr. Jedikiah Price, and he's the head of a super secret organization called Ultra, and they are devoted to destroying the Tomorrow people. That is basically my character. And how did I get involved? Yeah, I went through the conventional route. I had a meeting with Phil, and they asked me if I would like to live in New York, because originally we were going to do the series in New York. I said, heck yeah, I'd move there. And then I had to audition. So that was the preliminary. Then I had to audition and do a kind of a network thing that you do, and I passed that part and went on to the pilot, which we filmed in New York. How about that? It's a Zoom. What's that? No, we're filming it in Vancouver. No, it's right.
Let me ask you this. You know, when I first started watching the pilot, and the way he's looking to hunt down the Tomorrow people, but then there's this turn, and I really can't read this guy now, because he seems pretty dedicated to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
And yet at the end, he says we can help each other with his nephew, and how do you see this guy? I mean,
there's definitely something up, and I'm not sure yet what is going on underneath the surface, because there are a few things said in the next couple episodes that make me feel like, where am I coming from? Because I do seem like a devoted, fanatical person intent on one mission. Yet there are elements of compassion in there that make me think something else is brewing, and I'm not sure what they're going to do with that yet. But that's very perceptive. That's very perceptive, actually, yeah. Well, you know, it's such sticky relationships, you know, I mean, being the uncle and having a brother with these powers that I didn't grow up with, there feels like Cain and Abel elements to it that need to be explored. I mean, not everything is noble in Jedikiah, you know, there's something else underneath the fanaticism that needs to be explored, and you know, something human, I think, something fractured, you know, that we could touch, I hope, at some point, right? You don't get that mad without being broken in some way.
Well, jealous maybe? Why aren't I a Tomorrow person?
Envious, yeah, I believe you're right. I think there is something about that in there. Oh, Jedikiah.
You love this? I'm sorry.
I was going to say, a lot of times when you end up with these, like, kind of characters, what's that about? I mean, what do you bring of yourself to these dark characters?
I would like to ask the people that cast me that. What is it that you see in me that makes you feel that I'm these characters? You know what I think? I think the characters are, I hate to sound cliche, but misunderstood in a way. You know, they are, and they're more passionate than I think I am in life about getting what they want, and maybe some of the folks see that in me, that hint of fanaticism and that drive and ambition to achieve the end, which I think is mostly what these guys have in common, from Lucifer to Jedikiah. You know, they're men on missions. Maybe that's the thing. They're men on missions.
Are you drawn to the genre?
I love the genre.
Because it seems like you sure do a lot of
I know. It's just by luck. I think I've fallen into that, and I just happen to be a fan of the genre. Yeah, and a comic book nerd in a way too. Yeah. Well, right now, of course, I've been reading through Walking Dead and Preacher and Last Man. I mean, I try to get all the kind of horror genre. The Stand I've been going through, which I really like. Sandman. Now, you see, when I was growing up, I used to collect Incredible Hulks. I still have a number 6 Incredible Hulk in near mint condition. I got it in like 1978, so it's probably worth a little something now. I loved the Hulk. You know why? I think because when he got mad, that thing came out, and he was so powerful but so innocent. There was something about it that just appealed to me as a little kid.
that ambiguity.
That ambiguity and just, you know, releasing that side of yourself, which you get to do in our profession, you know, without consequence. You know. I was aware that I was aware of it, but I'd never seen it.
Try to see, or
I saw little snippets of it on YouTube, but I haven't seen the whole swaths of programs yet. Did you like it?
I can't remember, and I remember liking it.
Right. Was it more a kid show? Yeah. This is definitely more grown up, I think, and it has some pretty interesting thematic elements that could be developed, I think.
What are the main themes of the first season?
You know, I tend to think that so many of these shows that are really good kind of boil down to family. You know what I mean? So even on the big scale, even though there's literal family issues between all of us in the show, I think it is about that. I think it's about the family you choose and the family you don't, and and it's about loyalties and all that stuff. So for me, even if it's big, societal things we're dealing with, it's going to be about family. And I think maybe prejudice and prejudgment and all these elements we can deal with this in the sci-fi realm with impunity, I think, are going to become a part of it too. Right? I think so.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure.